Hey everyone, thank you for being here with us tonight. I don't see anybody just yet, but we'll give people a few minutes to get in here. Unless I just
Absolutely.
can't see, I mean that could be the case too. We were talking backstage and hey lady, so glad you're here. Oh, well, it looks like we have four people now. So, like I said, if we build it, they will come, right? Maybe.
Exactly.
Uh,
Exactly. Open the
so,
door and let's go.
how was your week?
It was good. Just hung out.
And I know we were live like 2 days ago, but I swear it feels like it was so much longer than two
Yes.
days ago. Like, I
Yes.
don't know what's going on, but well, I was sick yesterday. So
Mm.
I think that's part of it. And it took me like I had to eat some soup, I had to drink an immunity tea, and then I was like, okay, I don't feel like hot garbage anymore, so let me get out of bed.
Right?
And do you have anything coming up? Do you have anything planned for next week?
I'm supposed to
Oh,
go help
hi.
a friend who's present. Probably tomorrow if everything goes okay. And then we'll go from there. Hi, Sir
Yeah,
Toffee.
I kind of just take things even 1 second at a time when, like I'm like, I can't handle one day. I got to take it 1 second, 1 minute at a time. And I think people with anxiety probably get that, So, anyways, I pulled some cards for the general collective. So, anyone that may be watching now or watch the playback, and then that gives you a chance, and that gives people a chance to put their questions. Should I pop this up now?
I would.
Okay, there we go. We're learning as we go, you guys. So, the tarot that I've got for tonight is kind of like a past present. I don't, since I've never, well, thank God you don't have anxiety or have never had or have panic attacks. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate it. We are doing our best, I mean,
Right?
we're not exactly professionals. Hi,
No,
Tina.
by no means.
Not professional. We're just so for the past, I got the Five of Cups coming in. So as we know, the past affects our present, which in turn affects our future. So you know, if we're so focused on the things that didn't go right, that didn't go according to plan, and we're throwing a pity party, woe is me, of course we need to let our emotions out when it comes to those things. But we can't just stay stuck and stagnant and focused on those because look, these two cups back here, they're like, hey, we're some new opportunities wanting to come in, but because you're too blinded by, I've had one panic attack and oh yeah, panic attacks are not fun. I'm sure
No.
it was, we'll get to that, Lady Valkyrie, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
um so presently we could be feeling the Six of the Swords energy. We're walking away, we're dropping our heavy burdens. So this is like mentally, like the cups is emotions, it's water. Now way I love strawberries. I don't know. So she's dropping those heavy burdens here, and she's gaining clarity here. We can see the clouds are parting, and clouds are reminders that our problems are temporary. And for the future, we have the star coming in, which I absolutely love. This is Aquarius energy here as well. So she's pouring out her emotions on the land and in the water. So, sending it back to the earth, giving it back to the earth, the which then turns everything back into positive. And these 8 stars coincide with the strength card. This is keeping your hope and your faith alive. And it takes a whole lot of strength to do that. And strength is Leo, which Aquarius and Leo are opposites on the. And I always think that's funny. Hi, Jackie, because my husband is an Aquarius and I'm a Leo. And I think you're an Aquarius too, right, Curtis?
Yes.
Yeah. So we're opposites, but we attract, right?
Exactly.
And then I got baby steps here with this star seed. I love this deck. So it says action, follow your intuition before it makes sense. So, sometimes you just have to take that leap of faith and know that you're going the right way, even if it's like, what? like, you're being called to take grounded action in response to your soul's calling, to start where you are and begin building in a consistent way. So many people stop themselves from living a soul-led life because they're waiting to know the destination before taking the first step. But intuition doesn't work like that. No, it really doesn't. Our soul is always calling us every moment of every day. And the star seed soul inquiry, what's one simple baby step you can take in the direction of your soul's calling? So, think about that really, like what's one small thing that you can do today that's part of your soul's calling. And I got springtime coming in here, which I really love. It's the number 34, of course. If you're in the same hemisphere as us, springtime is a little bit a ways, but it can always be spring in your heart. So it's the perfect time to spring into action, clear the clutter, and welcome in new energy. Donate, sell, or give away items you no longer need or use, and life will flow more easily. This is so fitting, as I know so many people who want to be led, not take. Yeah. And sometimes you're the only one that should be steering, the course. Hi, Kendra.
Hi, Kendra.
Of your life. So cultivate fertile land, plant new seeds, and watch them thrive. If you've been waiting for a breakthrough, good opportunities will find you now. Live your life today as everything is moving in your favor. Love, joy, and success are in the air, so go for it. The affirmation: I am making positive changes in my home and the world. I think we all need that kind of energy right now. Some
Me
good
too.
crystals to use while you meditate or manifest are carnelian, sunstone, green sardonyx, and tiger's eye. I am making positive changes in my home and the world. I love that. And our guides and our angels are telling us it is perfect timing too. So with these baby steps, with this, looking forward, looking ahead, the seeds we're planting today are going to be what our harvest, will be later. I did pull a fortune cookie mini deck. It does say there are tough and trying times. Tough times ahead. Think long term and make decisions accordingly. Avoid negative people at all costs. Okay, I do that anyway. Like, I'm a hermit, And before we came live, like you guys know, I connect with music a lot too. So, I had to listen, and this is a song I hadn't even thought of in a long time. It's a good old Travis Tritt, Lord Have Mercy on the Working Man. I love it because there's a line where he says, politicians treat me like a mushroom. They feed me bull and keep me in the blind. And then he says, so won't you tell me if you can, because life's so hard to understand. Why why the rich man's busy dancing and the poor man plays the band. And then he says they're billing me for, well, I believe he says unaliving me. But they're billing you for unaliving you. That, I mean, true story.
Mm-hmm.
And that's an old song, but it's what connected with my soul today, like before we came on. I think last week it was Sam Cooke with A Change Gonna Come, but that's a powerful song too.
Yes,
So
yes, it was.
Good advice. Thank you, Kendra. Music, that's one of the ways my guides, so true for these times. I fully agree. I hope I haven't missed any questions here. I'm trying to, so Lady Valkyrie was saying she had a panic attack. Is that?
She did. Basically, it was a spiritual attack.
Oh my gosh.
And
Yeah.
I hate to use the word, I use the word jump, being jumped.
Yeah.
Or
well, I mean, that's basically, yeah.
Yeah. And
trying to hijack.
Exactly. She was trying to be hijacked. And it was by an evil, it was not by so much an evil entity, but just someone who had not such good energy
Right.
when they were living. And then when they ascended, they retained that negative energy. So they were trying to control and manipulate her even to this when they were in the afterlife.
Right. They didn't want to accept that they were dead.
No.
Either. Like, no. I want to be able to get in another body and continue my whatever it was. And
exactly.
Like, you ain't jumping in me, sapsucker. Like
exactly. So we had to.
I probably would have had a panic attack too with that.
Oh yeah. It was very
spiritual attacks by using and they died in the 90s. Oh, so they were fresh, still kind of fresh-ish.
Exactly. You can, Kendra. Basically, meditation raises your vibration. And if people who have a certain level of vibration in them, about them, are invisible to negative energies. So if you meditate, keep a positive attitude, become a light, you vibrate at a higher wavelength, and you can't, I'm not saying you can't be attacked, but it's harder for you to be attacked.
And I mean, you can. Something I do before I start any kind of work is I will say, nothing is allowed to attach or harm me in any way, shape, or form. And I say that not only for me, but for anyone I may do a reading for, my household, my fur babies. I include all of that. So, I mean, and I'll even say, no weapon formed against me will ever prosper. And I mean, I know I have prayed like from the Bible where it talks about the full armor of God, putting that on to protect yourself, because it says, we don't wrestle against flesh and blood. We wrestle against, things of the heavenly realms, or, like not flesh and blood, but spirits, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I think that's in Ephesians.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, it's either Ephesians or Ezekiel. Ezekiel, I can't even. Why am I, y'all? I am struggling today. Ask Curtis. I didn't know if anyone was going to show up because I forgot to send you the link until an hour before we came on, and then you were like, and I forgot. My mom had to read.
She's like, hey, I y'all going live tonight? I was like, yeah.
Like, no. Oh, well, maybe. Let me see. Full armor of God. It takes me a minute, you guys. But eventually I get there. Let me see. So the full armor of God scripture is found in Ephesians chapter 6, verses 10 through 18, which describes spiritual protection for believers against evil. The passage lists 7 pieces of armor: the belt of truth, the breastplate of righteousness, the shoes of the gospel of peace, the shield of faith, the helmet of salvation, which protects your mind, the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God, and concludes with the importance of prayer. So, I at one time I had it written down and taped to a mirror. So every time I looked in the mirror, I would see it. Miss just joined me in the computer room. That's so I meditate and ground, but I don't always protect. Should you always protect, or does grounding? Grounding is very good. I think grounding helps build up the protection because you're already calm and centered. What's your take on it?
For me, it depends on the situation.
Mm-hmm.
You always should have, like, especially if you're sensitive, have like a crystal on you or around you at all times. Quartz, like that one there she's got on.
That's black tourmaline, and I think it's copper wrapped.
Yes.
So,
Copper's really good at absorbing energy too.
Yeah. So,
quartz is a general stone I usually tell everyone to have. Basically, think of it as a really souped up energy filter, because energy comes in, maybe negative or attachments kind of thing, and the quartz will stop it in its tracks, like, hey, how are you? Go away, but they don't want you.
Smoky quartz is another good one to have on hand because it absorbs negative energy.
Indeed. That's a good one. I like that one. But as far as protection, I would say always be aware of what's around you. Put like an aura up around you, a bubble kind of thing. Okay. I kind of thought you were. I got
lighting a candle.
And that will, like for me, I do quartz. I have selenite with me at all times in my house. I carry it with me when I go places. When I do investigations and hunts, ghost hunts, I do have a bracelet I wear and a necklace I wear. Both of which, yes.
I like having this because you can literally go through and sweep things out of your aura, out of your energetic field. This is a celianite wand.
Yes.
And I mean, she is a big chunk, but...
Oh, yeah. You have the clear one. This is actually a pink one. They make pink selenite, or they sell that, I should say.
And I mean, I have even like placed it like on my head or wherever I feel like I need it. Because it has not only like protective, but I feel like it has a lot of healing energy as well. So, and like when you get yourself grounded too, you're rooted to the heart of Mother Earth. So you're sending energy down, and Mother Earth is sending energy up. And let me see, what was it here that Kendra said, I do a meditation most nights before bed because I have had so many nightmares and it seems to be helping. I mean, if it helps, absolutely do that. Do you know too much copper? Oh, I did not know that, but that's interesting. I mean, I don't think like this is copper and then like this little wrapping here is copper. Yeah. But I never had heard that it can bring on. But I mean, I'm already anyway.
Add some spice to your life.
Yeah. I like candles too. I light a candle every Sunday, and I have a lot of names written down for like to wish everybody a good week up ahead. So here's my candle, and I have a cinnamon stick in there, and I have other herbs in there. The cinnamon is for prosperity and abundance, and of course, for me to ignite my fame, you guys, I want my granddad always called me the boss and the TV star. And it's just one of them like cheap candles. But when you look at it, and you can look up the significance of like Georgia peach, white rose, and peony petals, so it already has that energy in the candle too. And I know like white rose, let's see, I think white is like for purity. And, roses are a symbol of love usually, but they also remind you, hey, I'm beautiful, but I got thorns, so don't mess with me. Bay leaves are good. Yeah, I have a bay leaf in there. The bay leaf is kind of hard to see because it kind of got burnt up, but right in there is a little bit of bay leaf. And I believe I put some jasmine in there, some cinnamon, some salt, for protection. But I write names down. Anybody that's donated, anybody that's gotten a reading with me or is in our chats all the time, Curtis, you and your mama are on my list. So I light that candle every Sunday. So I hope everyone has a good week up ahead. Bay leaves are, hold on, look to see. You can write things on the bay leaf too and burn it. But with the good week candle, it says, may the smoke from this bay leaf bring me wisdom, intuition, and victory this week. So I love that. And like, rosemary is like, if you don't have a certain herb that is calling for you, you can use rosemary in the place of any other herb. So I love that. And, a white candle in the place of any other, a clear quartz in the place of any other crystal. So, but the thing is, what a lot of people don't know, some people get real fancy with it, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not, if you want to get fancy, get fancy. Sometimes I like getting fancy, it just depends on my circumstance and stuff like that. But if all you have is you and your intentions, you are enough just as you are. You are the key. You are the magic. Because you believe all those things are going to work. And that's what makes it magic. That is what makes it work. So, it's not talked about much, but they found that women who've had IUD that's copper based. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's way more like that's up in you. So, I mean, yeah, that copper would seep out, and I don't think that would be a good idea. Like, that just doesn't seem safe to me. Rosemary is an anti-inflammatory. Yeah, and I like on the first of every month, like I will take and sprinkle some rosemary down on my doorstep, and for good health for everyone in my household. I put salt down, for the protection and added blessings. And then I blow my cinnamon through the front door and then I blow it through the door here because of my office to encourage abundance to flow, right? And I believe it works. So, hey. But yeah, rosemary. And I mean, rosemary is so good for so many things. I can't remember. Yeah. And I think is it rosemary that you should plant by your door, or is it lavender?
I think it's 3: rosemary, mint, and lavender.
Lavender. Yeah. It's good to know, because I do get migraines and they are not nice. I had one last month, but it was right after my my hearing, like literally right after I got off the phone. Bam, migraine. I was like, wow, you got to be kidding me. no way. But you get migraines. Okay. Yeah, I get them too. And I try to keep this migraine stick on me because it has pure peppermint, eucalyptus, and spearmint essential oils and menthol in a base of fractionated coconut oil. So, like everything's all natural. And I love the smell of peppermint, and like it does help. Like it opens. So
I use peppermint oil. I use that for my toothaches if I ever have any, because it takes that pain.
Yeah. I used to use clove oil. Really, I mean, it doesn't taste very good, but clove oil works. Let me see what this is. I'm going to show this. So I have an update on my daughter in Hawaii. Oh, she reached out to her brother and let him know she's separated from her partner, Father Ruby. We are estranged, if I can even talk. And she asked about me. Ooh, okay, we're seeing some breakthrough. And man, that happened wasn't that just last week we talked about this?
I think it was. Yeah.
So, I mean, hey, spirit be working. So, I don't feel like you're going to be estranged much longer. You know, I think some of it could have been the partner as well, like in her ear. I don't know if that's actually the case or not, but that's kind of like, or like.
It feels like
my first husband isolated me from my family. And that's kind of clove works or a tea bag. A tea bag does too. You can actually get a tea bag wet and put it where that, and it draws it out. I've done that too. Coconut oil, swish it around.
I'll have to try that.
Yeah. It was last week. Okay, you know, because my brain, you guys, I'm just.
Well,
she went after him after she didn't have me to turn on. Oh.
Okay.
So that makes a little. It's like she latched on. Like, this is all I have left besides my daughter. So, estrangements are hard, you know, because it's always like there's this side, and then there's in the middle, right? And we're all a little right, we're all a little wrong sometimes, and
sometimes it's best is to agree to disagree.
Yeah.
And let the dust settle, because nobody can see through a dust storm.
But she does love you, and
oh yeah.
Let me find something. Like, it just brought a card. Like, I'm gonna see if I can find the meaning of it. It's a number 31, the bridge. I don't know if I can actually find it in the deck right now or not, because usually it doesn't work that way. But it's the Sixth Sense Oracle. So 31, the bridge. Life is not about winning or losing. It's about how we play the game. Keep moving forward without allowing past traumas to get in your way. And I started hearing the Jazz song, you know, Love Can Build a Bridge. I started hearing that song. In relationships, it's best to compromise and agree to differ. You said that, and that's what triggered me to this card, while respecting each other's opinion and even boundaries. This will help you build bridges and close the gaps that separate you from all that your life can be. It's natural to feel apprehensive crossing or building bridges. Let love, faith, and hope guide your way. The affirmation: I can see things differently. I am filled with faith, hope, and love, and some good crystals to use while you meditate or manifest. And you can hold them in your hand and, you know, say, this is going to help build the bridge between me and my daughter. Carnelian, citrine, rose quartz, which is really good for anything love related, and sunstone, because sunstone and citrine and carnelian bring a lot of positive energy. Rose quartz is amazing. It's
my God.
A lot of people associate like rose quartz with romantic, but it is good for self-love as well as love for others. So but yeah, I feel like and she is even opening up and being able to see things differently on her end. So, keep sending her love through your connection to her and positive energy, because it is making a difference, whatever you're doing. And I feel like you do, because anytime you think and you send that positive energy, it is felt. Miss just turned off my computer, so I missed the last few minutes. Right, so true. Yes, I love that song. I am dripping in rose quartz. I love it. Do you think she will travel to Texas for the holiday? Do you see them getting back together? I hope so for Ruby. So is he a good man? Or is he controlling?
I'm hearing conflict. A lot of conflict. I don't know what side.
Yeah, I don't either.
I do feel that the relationship between you and your daughter is mending. She was mentioning about the bridge. I instantly saw from spirit a bridge being mended between a huge chasm. So that tells me that there was a massive divide between you two.
Yeah, massive.
And it feels like the bridge is being joined back together. It'll take some time, but it.
Get that starred. I got you starred, Jackie. So I'm getting a yes for. He does his own thing. He has a job and is also a musician. So he has a double life. That may, because I was like, they're seeing, like you were saying, conflict. So
is there jealousy? It feels like there's enviness.
I'm getting a yes. So probably, I don't know about the traveling for the holiday. That does feel like a maybe to me, but them getting back together feels more like a yes.
I think so too. It's just something they have to work. They're going to work out on. They're going to have to work on. Her coming here for the holidays, I don't feel it's going to happen yet.
She's not ready for that just yet. I don't think so. Maybe by next year.
I'm thinking next season.
There could be some jealousy because, like, he gets to go off and do his own thing, and she's like, and I'm just. Maybe she feels stuck and stagnant. Like, he has all this freedom, and so that could be the jealousy. It's so expensive in Hawaii. We own land, and he went to live on the land, and they are in a rental house. Oh, yeah, everything is way expensive in Hawaii. Sorry, you guys, I can't breathe. I had a cousin that lived in Hawaii for a little while, and she was like, and that was back in the 90s, and she was like, and it was expensive then, so I can only imagine. But I take it as a really good sign that she asked about you. That, like Curtis was saying, that makes it feel like the bridge is mending or being mended right now.
It does feel like the repair is being done, like the wound is being sealed. It's taking time.
I feel like Ruby is a big part of why or how this bridge is being minted. She doesn't like the land off grid and she is in town. Thank you. I think so too. I'll keep on doing what I have been doing. Yes, it does make a difference. Even, but sometimes the bigger things take longer, so even when it feels like nothing is happening, something is happening. So
Oh, yes.
you have to keep the faith and um, everything like that. So sometimes that's easier said than done. I don't know if you caught the beginning message, but the past, present, future, and the future was the star card, and keeping your hope and keeping your faith alive and seeing it like it's already done. Embrace that feeling of she's already back in my life. It is already done. It has happened. And, you're calling for it. That's what you're manifesting there. And I feel like that helps things. To me, it feels like it makes it happen a little faster. I don't know, sometimes when we get in that mindset of it's already done.
Mm-hmm.
You are an aqua baby too. I feel like Ruby, because no matter what, you and Ruby are connected.
Mm-hmm.
Like she knows who you are. She loves you. I feel like, would it be your grandmother that is around her all the time? Protecting her, leading her, guiding her. Yes. So she definitely, and so I think she will be a big part of the healing process too. And I love that her name is Ruby, because Ruby is such a beautiful, powerful. I think I had it in one of my mini decks.
You do.
And I wonder if I could find it real quick. I mean, you can keep going while I'm looking.
Okay. So this kind of sent chills down my spine. You remember we did our draw before for the general?
Mm-hmm.
The cards I drew, mind you, everyone, this is before questions were even taken. This is backstage when I did this drawing. The cards I got was family stability. I got the message resolved conflict from that. Freedom card. And uniqueness. Curiosity. So the association with that was keep true to yourself. And spirit is staying self-reliant.
Mm-hmm.
And close ties. And then unpredictable time frame. So that kind of ties into what's going on right now with you guys. The family stability and a resolved conflict. Be sure to keep true to yourself. It sounds like she's self-reliant. There is close ties between both of you that has not been cut, but it is going to be an unpredictable time frame. It's going to take time. There's not something that neither Gigi or I have an answer to, and Spirit's not talking about that, even though we want them to. They are saying it's going to take some time.
But we're not meant to know everything either.
Exactly. Yeah, that just gave me chills. I was like, oh my god.
And so I grabbed this deck, the one that has all the, and Aquamarine was on the bottom, and Spirit was like, you have to take it. So Aquamarine communication. I communicate with ease and grace. So I feel like that's a big thing, the communication. You can have, hold on to some Aquamarine or get some Aquamarine and be like, help this open up the communication. And I also have a spell thing that I've done before when I've had communication issues, where you light a blue candle and you decorate it with, put coconut oil on it. And I think it's lavender that you sprinkle on it. I'll have to find it. Maybe send me a email, and I'll try to find that so I can email that to you. But I found Ruby. Ruby is shine. It's time for me to shine. And I feel like Ruby really does shine. Spirit, while Curtis was talking and I was looking through these, I think Ruby's called to be a healer. Like I see big bright white light all around her heart space. Like she came here, like she knows you do have aquamarine. Yeah, aquamarine is good for communication and traveling as well, especially if you're traveling over water, which if she is in Hawaii, she will have to travel over water. But yeah, if you want to shoot me an email, I will send you, or I can probably pop it up in my posts after we're done. If you want to look out for that. I don't know if I can tag you or not, but I will definitely get it to you somehow, some way. Where there's a will, there's a way. So oh, Curtis, I forgot to let you do your I did mine and then I forgot you drew one.
That actually was meant to happen, believe it or not, because that reading I did earlier, I guess, was meant for Tina, which is super ironic.
Yeah. Now, like, okay. Because sometimes you draw cards and you're just like, okay, I'm going to try to make sense of this.
Right?
You're welcome. Yeah, she is a healer. Yes, I definitely feel that so strong. So I feel like she is the glue or the whatever makes the bridge stick together, hold together. So I love that. So it's happening. Claim it. It's happening. There will be reconciliation. Their aura is blue. Whites just have a strong third eye. I see white. There might be blue in there. I didn't see it, but that doesn't mean it's not there. I know mine. When people look at mine, they say it's really white and yellow. So, because I'm a positive person, I guess. Tina, yes, they're amazing. Thank you so much, Kendra. Kathy said she called out her name when she was in her womb. She was like, I am a ruby. I was born to be a ruby. Was Ruby your grandmother's name too? Or...
I don't remember.
I'm trying to remember. I'm sorry about my brain. Sometimes I remember things and sometimes not so great. So I appreciate you guys being kind and patient with me. Yellow is love. Oh, okay. My oldest son told me the other night that he remembers a blue portal before being born. Then he saw doctors and me. Wow. But Ruby is Katie's birthstone. Okay, so there is a connection there. Okay, I knew there was something, but I was like, wires get crossed sometimes with my... Wow, though, to remember a blue portal.
The gateway.
Yeah, like, he's a starseed is, blue flame.
Or crystal child, or one of the two.
Yeah, could be both. I mean, honestly. So
with Ruby,
yeah,
I'm getting the feeling of like a spirit healer. Like I heard tribal, which I don't know if, again, this is something that Spirit's telling me. I don't know if you guys are Samoan or part of the tribes or anything. But it feels like she's not, I hate to use the word destined because that sounds like it's concrete. Our destinies unfold all the time. Sometimes diverse from where it's meant to go. But it feels like she is going to be a healer because I was shown scrubs, but also heard shaman.
Ooh.
So it's kind of in that perspective, in that outlook. And she is strong in both. She's a very smart little girl, and she's very strong in spirit.
And like she gets her way, like especially if she puts her mind to something. She is on the island of Hawaii, the big island in when doing the hula. Ooh.
Okay.
She's a leader.
She is.
Like too. So
Lord child, she is like a spitfire.
She's gonna live up to that ruby name. She is definitely shining.
For real.
Like a diamond.
Exactly.
Or shine bright like a ruby, you know.
Exactly.
We love. Okay. So are we ready to move on to Jackie? Are we done? Do you feel like we're done with Tina? Or is there
like we are, yeah. It feels like the energy's
I just wanted to make sure before we jump to
oh yeah, and we're pretty
slow. Run for her money.
Exactly. I love it. We can always circle back if need be.
Yeah, we can always if something jumps in, we'll be like, "Hey, Tina,
by the
way." All right, Jackie, may I have messages from my spirit guides on what's unfolding for me before the new moon on November 20th? So the new moon, yes, November 20th. What will that? Is that Scorpio new moon or Sagittarius? My brain. My head kind of hurts a little bit. I think that's part. Thank you, Tina, for letting us read for you.
Yes, thank you indeed.
Why is my brain like, hey, I don't remember, you know? Okay. Well, Scorp. Okay, yeah, because we haven't. Oh, yeah, it's right before we transition into Sagittarius season. So, Scorpio is a water sign. Time is flying by. Yeah, Ruby represents love, passion, beauty, and perfection. Ooh, I love that. So for you, and you know, the new moon is all about new beginnings. You know, let me look at. I have this little moon. Oh, if I could hold on to it, dropping it. I have this little moon calendar. So let me see what it says. New moon, this is the time of new beginnings. Be open, spend some time dreaming big. So, you know, I sometimes journal before, you know, or during a new moon of the things that I want to do, the things I want to accomplish, things like that. You have a number 22 soulmate coming in. So I don't know if this is, you know, are you already with your soulmate or are you, you know, manifesting this? Is this something you have a moon calendar to look at it daily now to take it? Yeah, to totally take advantage of the moon cycles. I really love it. I want to be able to get me a new one, you know, for next year because this was from Picasso Jasper. I ordered something. I don't even remember what it was now, but I love it because it has like the full moon, you know, what it is that month, and then it has an affirmation for it. So I really love that. So I'm gonna have to try to see if I can get me another one, you know, before you can't journal. Well, even just thinking it, that's a thought. So that gives it power. You're manifesting it. So in a way, you're journaling it in your mind, if that makes sense. But soulmate energy, you're emerging. So, you know, like the chrysalis phase is over. You know, you've already gone into the cocoon. You did everything you could as the caterpillar to prepare. And now you're ready to emerge as the beautiful butterfly that you've always been. And I got a number 23 heart light for you. So Lots of things around your heart and relationships. And I feel like it's a healing journey for you as well. And, butterflies go through what a major transformation. People don't really talk about that enough of how, the caterpillar turns into goo. It totally breaks down in that cocoon and then boy builds itself back up and emerges. you know I'm beautiful and I was the whole time and I'm ready to take on the world. There may be something you need to reconsider, your guides and your angels are saying. So not totally sure what that is about, but um, triple check something and slow down. It may be an offer coming in, and if it doesn't sit right with you, really take that into consideration. Is that why my mind never? It could be because you're always thinking. We got trust coming in as well, so are you trusting that your soulmate is on its way or coming to you? Sometimes when things take longer, we're like we can find it hard to trust the process. You also got abundance coming in here, so hey, I mean, sign me up for abundance. I always love when abundance comes out. That is a good thing. You have bring love into the situation, new moon in Aquarius coming out here, so more love is needed, more trust. I feel like this is a journey, a loving, healing time in your life, and not just physically, mentally, or emotionally, but financially as well. Spirit is saying here, and you also have balance, spirituality, and practicality, full moon in Pisces coming in. So, hey, abundance. And, abundance is about more than just money. You can have abundance, with love, with people coming and entering your life, or, abundance is many different things. So I feel like this is really your time to shine with this emerge card, especially, is what spirit is saying here. Definitely feeling yourself, definitely, I feel like going after the things that maybe you wouldn't have at one time. So that is what I have for you, Jackie, and I hope that makes sense. And like I tell people when I do private readings, or my readings for my channel that I do not live, right? If I can get things out, I tell them, sometimes things don't make sense now, but as events unfold, it makes more sense. It may not be happening just yet, but things are unfolding all the time. So yesterday I had 15 black vultures, sitting in one of my dead trees, which represents trust. Okay. I did not know. Man, Lady Valkyrie, you are just so much wisdom, divine timing. Yes, absolutely. All right, I will let Curtis read. Thank you so much, Jackie, for letting me read for you.
All right, Miss Jackie, for you, I don't know, something's going on for you. I feel a change coming because Anaconda, I should say, well, I can't talk today. Anaconda is telling me about camouflage and balance. So it tells me right now you're kind of off balance about something. The Swan is talking about self-love and purity. So it feels like you're self-doubt a little bit, but you're coming back around to your old self, like you're remembering who you are again. The Seahorse is talking about fatherly power and consistency. So there's a constant male figure around you. It's been going on for a long time. Longevity, introspection from the sea turtle. The Otter is talking about joy and companionship. So it feels like something like love is coming into you, or is flowing back into you. Does that make sense? Like it feels like you have kind of lost touch a little bit, but are gaining that back. The gray heron is talking about introspection and patience. So kind of slow down and breathe a little bit. Look into yourself and find what's there. The whale card talks about imagination and emotional memory. So this feels like a time that's going to be, you're going to make awesome memories full of love and joy. Like, it feels like you're having a great time. You are in transition and starting a new beginning from the back card. The dog card says friendships and loyalty. So again, some things are coming, or a new relationship is starting, maybe, it feels like. Whether that be a new boyfriend, girlfriend, partner, I should say, business dealings, something's happening for you in a good way. The bear card's talking about protection and faith. So you are being super protected, and there is strong faith in what you're wanting to manifest. The board card is talking about combativeness and honor. That doesn't necessarily mean you're fighting for something. It feels like someone's fighting for you, like to get your attention or something, but they're doing it in a way that's non-aggressive. The wild goose is a clarification card on that I drew for you. That says trust in the group and get communications. So someone's whispering to you. Saying, hey, listen here. This is what's going to happen. We need to. Exactly. I don't either. The badger card talks about determination and mental energy. It feels like your mind is quite balanced, and your determination is, you've got this. You wake up in the morning, you're like, this is an awesome day. We got this.
I love it.
And then, the Revelations card, what I call them, is the scorecard. It's play and resources. So that tells me you have a lot of things coming to you, coming for you, and changing for you on your favor. It's full of love, light, and you've got this. I mean, girl, it's like, it almost feels like a Hallmark movie kind of thing.
Oh, I love it. Well,
Yeah.
I did get soulmate, for her as well. So I mean, Hallmark movie under the Christmas lights, that's
right. Like I heard when I saw this card, the other card.
Oh wow,
joy
yeah.
And companionship. That tells me I heard the word resonant or resonate.
Ooh.
So I was like, okay, that pinged you. That's like, nope, I'm her card. I'm all over this. I got this. Y'all need to shut up. I got this. I'm like, okay.
Spirit be sassy sometimes.
Girl.
Spirit don't play either.
They don't play. They do not play. My runes, I did a reading for Lady Valkyrie, and they branded her.
You said they've been kind of dormant lately too, like they haven't wanted to.
Yeah.
Jackie, I also drew a fortune cookie for you, which says reinvent yourself. A transformation, which we both said is taking place. Enjoy a new lease of life. And you can reinvent yourself as many times as you want. Like Spirit Liturgy, blooper reel. Spirit literally showed me you're like the phoenix. You rise from your ashes time and time again. So you don't let things, I want to say like a Pollyanna spirit. You don't let too much get you down. So, and I love that. Like you're positive, and the world definitely needs more of that loving light energy that you have. So
it really does. Like you're a bright, vibrant person anyway.
Yeah.
I forget the name for it. It's like it's a jewel, a prism. Prism, that's the word.
And you know, it's funny because I said Pollyanna, and you remember in that movie, she hangs all those prisms, you know, to have the rainbows around her room.
Well, that sun catcher.
Yeah, I love it. I also got wisdom. To focus on the past is to lose the future. Heed advice from an older person, which will allow you to move on. I don't know exactly who that is for, but Spirit said pull it. So I listened. So that could be for all of us. I mean, we definitely need the wisdom, the guidance, and everything. So I feel like that fits too. Everyone here has awesome energy. Yes, I love it. She's a rainbow. Yes. I kind of I started hearing it's a Casey Musgrave song. Oh, let me see if I can find it. Hang on just a second. Sometimes I know the song, but I don't. Like I do, but I don't. I know that probably doesn't make much sense, but bear with me here, you know. Let me look it up. I think it's "You Give Me Butterflies" by Casey Musgraves. And there's also one called Rainbow, which is also a really, really good song too. Yeah, Rainbow and You Give Me Butterflies is both by Casey Musgraves. And I'm kind of hearing both of them right now. So they were kind of fighting in my head. And I'm like, wait, which song? Slow down. I do the same things with songs. Yeah. Like I'll know the person sometimes, or I'll know some of the lyrics, but don't know the name. And I'm like, oh, what is this? But both of those songs are really beautiful and amazing. So if you haven't heard them, I just love Casey Musgraves. I love her whole vibe.
Right. I love her energy.
Follow Your Arrow is one of my favorites too.
So the runes wanted to speak for her to Jackie.
Rainbow. Oh, yeah, Rainbow has made me cry too. Are you pulling ruins?
Yeah. One spoke.
That's so funny because I asked you before this show and you were like, and they've been kind of dormant. And I'm like, and now they're like, it's showtime.
The one that wanted to speak for you, which is actually goes this way. It's called Kanaz or Kanaz. It means torch in English. Enlightenment, knowledge, light, insight, illumination, passion, and manifestation. So you got something coming to you, girl.
Oh yeah. I have the old rainbow connection from Kermit the Frog right through my head. And I just pictured Kermit riding a bicycle. Was it with Miss Piggy or was he by himself?
Lord.
Them's old days right there. I love that a ruin came through. I always reading Rainbow. Oh God, I loved reading.
Me too. Oh my God, LeVar Burton was my favorite.
So excited when you would hear the theme music. Hey, girl,
Me too.
We're oldies but goodies, right? That's what I didn't think I was gonna make it this long. So I mean, I'm glad I'm still here. You know. And
me and my cousin were talking. And he's like, you know what really hurts? I'm like, what? He's like, we're older than Pokemon and Google. I was like, ouch. Why do you tell me these things?
Now I'm hurt. Thanks for this. Misery really does love company. Oh gosh. I learned a from Reading Rainbow. And then what was that? What was that? Conjunction, junction, what's your function? Do you remember that? I can't remember what show. And then Mr. Rogers, yes. And the conjunction, junction. And then the one about the bill, passing the bill, and he's sitting on Capitol Hill, and I forgot what that was. It Schoolhouse Rock?
Yes, it was. I remember that one.
Because there was the little Bill, and he had Bill written on him, and he's just sitting on the on the stair.
Bill Nye, I remember that.
Oh God, I know he had a dry sense of humor, but sometimes that cracks me up more than like the dry eyes guy. Like that makes me laugh. I'm like. And I'm sure they're probably not meaning to be funny, but it cracks me up anyway. But, I'm a silly goose. So Schoolhouse Rock, yes. Mm-hmm. I was like, I could hear it in my head. And I'm like, man, what was the name of that show? Like, I think that was even out before we were born, too. Like,
I think so.
70s, was it? I was born in the 80s. So
the later part of the 80s.
Early 80s. But you met Bill Nye? You lucky ducky. Girl.
Why didn't you get his number?
Can I get your number? So back when I was little, like my aunt was married to this guy that knew John Denver. And he bought a plane from him, and I got to, and I don't like heights, and I was a baby, so I don't even remember flying in this plane, but that's as close to John Denver as I ever got. And then I worked in Owasso, and a few times I saw Garth and Trisha, and then I saw Garth with his kids shopping in Target. So, I mean, I don't think they lived there. Rocky Mountain High, Schoolhouse Rock started. Okay. I thought it was before I was born too, but you were a teen, so you're talking 50. Well, I'm getting there. I'm getting closer to 50. Oh, was he a nice guy? He seems like he would be. Oh, I'm glad he was nice. I hate it when you meet people and they're rude, like how about Rugrats?
Yes, I remember them.
Rugrats was the 90s, wasn't it? Like I do remember.
They were the 90s.
Early.
Rugrats, and then the Wild Thornberries.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Courage the Dog. Dexter's Lab.
Dexter's Lab, yeah. Johnny, was it Johnny Zest or Johnny Quest?
Johnny Quest.
Yeah. And then
I grew up with that one.
There was another one where he was like, he always like, look at me, but his name was Johnny too, but I can't.
Johnny Bravo.
Johnny Bravo, thank you. And Muppet Babies.
Missed that one. Looney Tune, Baby Looney Tunes I watched.
Yeah.
The new Looney Tunes and the original Looney Tunes.
Yeah, I watched both of those too.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Spider-Man,
Power Rangers. Oh God, Power Rangers. Yeah, we were all playing around in the front yard like, no.
Yes.
I liked Are You Afraid of the Dark? And I remember, what was it? Nickelodeon. He-Man. Transformers.
Yep. And
Thundercats. We can't forget Thundercats.
Nope.
Oh, I will.
Thundercats. Goosebumps.
Goosebumps. Yeah, I watched.
And then that game show that the Crypt Keeper had. I forget what it was called.
Oh.
Where the kids would go in there and do the competitions and stuff.
I don't remember that. I couldn't wait to get home to watch.
Me either.
Power Rangers, right? My thing when I was like real little And in kindergarten, like I would get home because back when I went, it was only half a day before they made it full day. And I would get home and I would want to watch Lassie. And my mom was like, I'm so sick of it. She was like, Lassie is dead, and made me cry. And then she felt
Yes.
that and she turned it on. There was some show called Wishbone. Yeah, is that with the dog?
Yes.
And he would go into stories.
Yes. Yeah.
Remember that. I remember Blue's Clues from, babysitting.
Oh Lord.
And what was it? My nephew and niece really Teletubbies. They were obsessed with Teletubbies, so I had to watch that a lot. Long
Bless your
before
heart.
Power Rangers came to the U.S. in the 90s. It started in the 70s in Japan, and I was so hooked on it. Oh, when you lived over there, that's amazing. Yeah, Teletubbies. My nephew, and then Pokemon, of course, because when my Inspector Gadget and Dennis the Menace, yes,
Yep. Hong Kong Brewery.
oh yeah. But my nephew had one of them, like, the Game Boys, the very first that had the Pokemon game in it. And he'd be like, here, help me beat this. And I'm like, okay, I'll try. Dragon Ball Z. Yeah.
Yep. I watched that one.
I used to watch like Barbie too. Like she had little things from time to time. And then there was one called Jim. And my grandma actually bought me the doll. Like it was very 80s. She was a rock star. But the doll was as big as Ken. So I would take her clothes and her shoes and put them on my dolls and then put their clothes on her. I don't know.
Girl.
I had a very big imagination.
For real.
She was like a Barbie, but she was Ken size. So, I mean, her shoes and everything, her little high heels would fit on Ken. I was like, all right. Very progressive, yeah, for my time. Well, and then, like, in the early 90s, I was a real big fan of 90210, and their dolls came out, and I had Brenda and Dylan, and I would dress Dylan in. So I'm sorry, Luke Perry. And it's crazy that I had both of those dolls and they're both gone now. That just clicked. Both of them have passed away.
Right.
Luke and Shannon. So yeah, I used to. I didn't play with Barbies. I played with GI Joes too, but I really loved My Little Pony too.
I had Care Bears, Smurfs.
Smurfs, yeah.
Joy or Gummy Bears.
Yeah, I remember Gummy Bears. And what was the one like Pound Puppies? Do you remember Pound Puppies?
Yes.
Polly Pockets, yes.
Don't remember that one.
Polly, it was like a little thing, and you would open it up, and yeah, Gummy Bears bouncing here and there and everywhere.
They're actually on Disney Plus now.
And then there was one that was like, I think they were called the Pawpaws or something. They were like Native American. But maybe I know I didn't make it up. But they were like Native American. And I think they were.
Look that one up.
Yeah. Like, girl, what are you talking about?
I'll have to look that one up.
But I said Jim too, and I will talk about that because I had books and I had the doll and it was a show, and then they made a movie, I think in like 2015 or something. Strawberry Shortcake. Yes.
That was my aunt's favorite.
I loved Strawberry Shortcake. Probably in Oklahoma.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Love Jim. Thank you. Someone else that knows Jim. Like, I will say it and people will look at me like, what? I think you had a hallucination. And I'm like, no. Paw Paws was a cartoon on Black. Rainbow Bright. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Rainbow Bright. And I'm glad someone else knows Jim and Paw. Jim cartoon, much better. Yeah, it was much better than the movie. Yeah. But yeah, I had the doll. So if anyone else had the doll, she was the same size as Ken, and like, and she had like, she was very 80s,
right?
You know, because she was a rock star. Man, and then there was the evil ones that had their band too, and I forget what they were called now. Troll dolls. Yeah.
I remember those. I had a couple of those.
Yeah.
The Furbies.
I was just about to say, my nephew had one, and his full title was Paw Paw Bears. Okay, thank you. All I could remember was the Paw Paws, and they probably wouldn't even let that cartoon be made today because, I have DVD complete series of Misfits. Thank you. You still have your old Pogs. Oh my God, I forgot about Pogs. Why was that such a, like, it had us in a chokehold. And then I remember the thing like was to have a Tamagotchi. Do you remember those? The little like I would go to school,
keychain thing.
I'd give it to my mom. I taught her how to take care of it while I was at school. I was like, you better not let my baby Tamagotchi die.
You know they have that for a cell phone app now? They brought it back.
Really? I'm going to have to look into that.
Yep. I was like, no, they didn't. Yes, they did.
I'll become obsessed with it. Like, I would get home and my mom would be like, here's your baby. And I'd have to clean up poop and
yes.
Jax. I remember Jax.
Sea monkeys.
What? Oh, was that where you put them in the water and they would...
Yeah, those little krill shrimp or brine shrimp. Yep.
And they would grow. Yeah, I remember that too.
They still sell those at Walmart, by the way.
I remember like they had dinosaurs like in an egg too at one time or something, and you could pop them in water and they would grow too. So they had we always got those for Easter. Yeah. It seemed like that was when they were chia plants. Yes. I remember that too.
Oh, funny story about the Furbies.
Oh, Furbies. Yeah.
I got one for Christmas. And my parents hated it, of course. What parents didn't? Right. So I was taking it to town with us. It always went everywhere with me. Well, we lived by this not water well, but a gas pump well. So I always
like
have that
oil well.
We go around the corner right beside it, and we guessed there was a fume buildup. Well, right when the Furby started to talk, the batteries popped and it didn't work anymore. Oh. So it kind of blew up.
Oh no!
I'm like, oh, it's on.
You had a Furby, no clue what happened. My nephew had one, and that thing scared me, like, because my brother, like you said, they were annoying to adults, right? But
yeah,
it would come on at night just randomly. And it was scaring my nephew. So my brother took the batteries out, and I swear to God, it came on without the batteries. And we were like, nope, there's a Chucky demon in there. Yeah, you got the Urkel doll. That's funny. My sister-in-law, awesome. I do not like horror. Like, that is not my genre at all. I do not like being scared. Especially before bed, because I'll dream it. I'll have nightmares like from it. So I don't like it. And my sister-in-law gave me a Chucky doll, and I was like, she wanted out of a vending machine, and I was like, nope. I gave it to my best friend, and she still has it. And she added the Tiffany doll to it, but she loves horror. Like at one time, her kitchen was pumpkins and crows, and it was awesome looking. My sister also just bought me a vintage Teddy Ruxpin. My brother had one. He used to put like heavy metal cassette tapes in the Teddy Ruxpin, and he's talking, but the songs are coming out like out at the devil. Because I had one when I was a baby and the eye popped out and scared me. So yeah, not before bed. I can't do it. I had a glowworm, and kind of like you with the Furby, I want to, especially at night, I slept with it.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess, and back when I was a kid, they were huge. They were like big, and now they're like tiny. I'm like, that ain't a glowworm, but I would sleep with it. And my bed was over here, my brother's was like over here, and he got annoyed with the light being on, and like I was asleep and he threw it out the window, and I woke up and I was not happy. I was not. And so then, because my brother's 5 years older and he liked to build, like model airplanes and stuff, and he had just finished one, and I was like, oh, let's see if it can fly. And I threw it and broke it. So, I got even.
Ouch.
You threw my glowworm out the window, sir? Then I don't know what he did with it. He blew up my Barbies with firecrackers one time. Like, like, sir,
so,
I will get even.
Me and my cousin that used to live up the road from me did that to our other cousin's Barbie. She didn't want it no more.
Oh, well, that's different, though.
Yeah, she brought it for that very reason, to blow it up. So we wrapped it in like 3 bundles of Wildcats and 3 things of Pokeball.
Yeah.
It danced, but we caught the pastor on fire. My uncle was not happy. He's like, "What'd y'all do?" Magnifying glass.
We made magic.
Exactly. We don't know what happened. We just burped and poof, there it was.
Well, I remember as a kid making mud pies and getting mad at people for not eating them. Like, I made, like I legit, because to me, in my imagination, it's a chocolate pie, and I made it for you, and you're not going to eat it. And I think one time I took out one of my mom's muffin pans that I thought she had set it out for me to play with, because she had done that previously with other like pie pans or cake pans that she didn't want to let me play. And I mean, I'd put twigs and everything in there. Like, and yeah, I kind of got in trouble for that one. Whoops. She was like, what? My brother and I messed with the Ouija board as kids and had a really scary experience. Ooh, later in the evening after using it, all of our furniture moved around the house.
Girl. Okay. I would be selling the house. I would be moving in with my grandparents. I would be not going around the house anymore.
Yeah. Be like, okay, spirit, this is your house now. Right. Mom and my Uncle Dewey and my Aunt Lisa, I guess, played with one. And they said their grandma came through and told them to get rid of it because something evil, she had already passed. So they threw it away and it came back. And then they finally threw it in a dumpster at a church. Like, it came back like several times. And then finally, when they threw it in the dumpster at a church, it didn't come back that time. So I guess because of holy ground or something. We truly had freedom as a child, how to be creative due to no social media.
Yep.
I mean, from the time I got up, I was outside playing. I mean, yeah, I did watch my cartoons and stuff like that. But once I was outside, I didn't want to come back in until it was dark. And I remember that being when you see the lights start coming on, it's time to come in, it's time to come home.
Yep.
Yeah, I played outside as much as I could too. And I never lost my imagination. So, like I said, I can go anywhere I want in my brain. In my brain. I don't blame you. When I first started using my spirit board, and I didn't know about protecting or blessing or things like that. And
They don't burn.
yeah,
There's something about them. They do not burn.
yeah. I don't know if my mom and them tried that as well and it didn't, but I know finally they said once they put it in the church dumpster, it finally didn't come back after that. But I've heard terrible, but like my spirit board, I didn't know, about blessing it and, things like that, protection and all that. And I had some not nice things come through. Like I had a Nazi come through. And he was like, I would unalive you if I could. Like, he was just angry. And I'm like, dude, I'm not a Nazi. I have German heritage. And he was like, you're a fat Jew. And I'm like, I don't know about Jewish in my bloodline, but it wouldn't surprise me. But okay, hateful. Yeah, he told me he hated me because I was a fat Jew. And I was like, well, thanks, I guess, and so I had to learn to protect myself. Okay, spirit board.
So once you show her your spirit board, I do have a funny tale about growing up in the country.
This is what my spirit board looks like. So it has words on it. It has colors, zodiac signs. It has yes, no, maybe, question. It has gemstones on it. It has trees, numbers. It has the directions on there, north, south, east, west, and numbers as well. So that is what it looks like. So I've never messed with a Ouija board, but I did have to learn to bless and protect, when I'm using it. And, I do an opening and a closing
as you should
every day. So, and part of that is asking for, protection for me and for anyone that I may work with or, that in my household too, because, you open that gateway. And my husband is very sensitive. There are times where he'll come in here and be like, da 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 da, and I'm like, was you close by? Like, do you know what was happening? But do you use a pendulum? I do. That is my Reiki pendulum that I use. And I love it because, I don't know how well you can see it. Oops, let me get it in the right. There's a little spring in there. Can you see that? I think it might be
coil.
I think it might a coil. Okay, it might be copper. I don't know for sure. It kind of, I don't know how. Does that look copper to you?
Maybe.
But pretty. Yeah, I just noticed that because it has little crystal chunks from like for your chakras and everything. And it's one of those things. I have a friend that sells crystals and things like that, and he had that and it screamed at me, and I was like, all right. And I had the money, so made a small, and ooh, is that your pink celium? I have my nephew went to Jet, I think is what it's called, Jet, Oklahoma, where they have the sands, and then the lightning hits it and it makes those hourglass selenite because from the sand. I have to find it. But yeah, when you hold it, it looks like an hourglass in there.
Oh, that's wicked. I want one now.
Yeah, you should look it up. They're really neat. Thank you. It is beautiful. I love it. I truly learned as I go for years. Yeah, when I learned tarot, how to use pendulum and more. Yeah, I've definitely. Well, my great grandma read tea leaves, and her eldest daughter read palms. Now, I didn't get to meet my great grandma, but I did get to meet my Aunt Lily that read palms, and I remember being like 12, 13, and she was just staring at me and smiling, and I'm like, I was kind of getting creeped out. But now years later, I'm like, she knew I was gifted. That's what it was. Like, she could feel that, because like I tell people, I'm like 5th generation, but my mom has shut hers off. So, and I don't think I will.
You have to remember too, that generation didn't really talk about it much. Especially down here in this neck of the woods, that was a no.
People around here knew my Aunt Lily. Like, they would go to her for the palm reading, and I'm like, man, I wish that I could have had a palm reading with her. Like, that would have been, or even my great grandma that read tea leaves. Like, and she never told anybody anything terrible. Like, she would, like, don't tell them, like bad stuff, or find a way to make it easier, I guess, or digestible for the person, but don't just outright be like, burr, 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 unless you get permission to. But there are sometimes, when we're reading for people and spirit is telling me things, and then it's like, but you can't tell the person. I'm like, then why do I know? Like, does that ever happen to you? Like, then why do I know?
Exactly.
Saying my mom and a few of her female family members went to see it. Yeah, my family line through the females is very strong. Went to see a psychic. Other than that, they didn't talk about it. Yeah, many believed commercialized version of psychics. And like my grandma, when my uncle Cecil, her brother-in-law, was in Korea and he got shot, she knew it. Like, she felt the pain and everything, and here she was in Oklahoma and he was in Korea with that. When I was 16, returning from Japan back to the States, I had my palm read. The guy was also the pilot of the plane. Oh, that's interesting. He said I had a strong third eye and that I would be married 3 times. Did that happen with your second being the greatest? Curtis, does the gift run in your family too?
It does. My dad has it, my mother has it, and my grandmother had it. I don't know about my dad's side much. We don't really talk to them as much as we should, or I would like to. But my mother's side, my grandmother had the gift, my mom has the gift, and I have the gift.
Yeah.
But my mother and my aunt and my mom, my mom and my grandmother, I cannot talk tonight. I'm an oracle. The difference is I have most all the gifts where I can see, hear, speak, and communicate with the spirit, versus an empath can just feel them. My dad had the healing side of things, where he was actually could be a spirit healer if he wanted to. But when he ascended, he never had the chance to give me that knowledge. He did it spirit. So, and then my mom's helped me guide me through a lot of things too. So,
how old were you when he passed again? I know
14.
Really, 14? 13. Well, I was about to say maybe he thought you weren't old enough just yet, or
well, I wasn't. My gift, and he actually used the spirit gift and blocked my gifts until I was 18. And then the day I turned 18, that next week, I woke up and, hello, how are you?
He did it to protect you, for
He
one.
did. Oh yeah, he
And
did. I was
because
not ready yet.
it was from a place of love, because age and maturity are two different things as well. Sometimes we may be the right age, but we're not mature enough or ready to receive. I think at 13 that would have been because, you're going through puberty, you're
I was
so
from 13 to 17. I was like a really, really dark phase that time through that time frame. I was just learning the craft and what all that entailed and what different things you could do with it. And I was like, that looks like fun, and not realizing that what looks like fun can also be dangerous.
Right.
At that age, you don't really think about things.
No, you don't. You don't think, oh, there's consequences? What are you talking about?
Right? Oh, it's just a
That
spell.
will never happen to me. You've only been married twice so far. Ooh, so was your second would you say your second was your greatest so far? That's something I want to learn how to do, is read palms too, because I feel, and I also have this deck called the Tea Leaf Fortune. And so, like, when I use it, I do feel connected to my great great grandma that read tea leaves. I would love to learn that too. I mean, there's more that I want to do. Tina, so I was in a guided meditation and it was on colors. When it came to silver, I started channeling and using light language and toning. Ooh, not sure what was happening. I'll let you, because I'm prepared to learn here.
So basically, that is when you were channeling. That basically is where you became like a medium kind of position, where the energy came into you, or the entity, I should say, or energy came into you and was communicating with others using you. So whatever message it needed to be said or heard was said. Usually, light beings like that, and from that field, are super friendly. They don't really cause harm.
It could have been an archangel, even.
I'm thinking so. I mean, it's seeing how she remembered it is more than likely an angel, an angelic being, or something of a higher, super high vibration. Because silver is like up there. It's not something that's widely wielded.
I believe something was healed in you that day too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was. It's like I hear a past trauma was taken from you.
I just used the word channeling, but it was more light language and toning.
Yeah.
Can I pull a star seed for you? I don't think I did, Tina.
Well, that's why you're doing that.
Being led to.
Yeah, like with my dad, he's one of my guides. He told me to buy this at the shop.
Oh, I love that. I have a cloth one, and I don't know where I put it, but I want to find it for your pendulum.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and he's like, you need that.
My dog was looking at me so weird when I have. Well, animals are sensitive to. Oh, yeah. So, Tina, for you, I got Earth pulsing, pulse of the mother, slow down, time in nature. And look at how beautiful that is right there. Like this waterfall makes me feel like calm and serene. Let me look and see in the book what else it says here. This isn't a deck I use a whole lot, so Earth pulsing. A mysterious pulse is woven through all of life. The planet itself has a rhythm. You can see it in the seasons and the tides. In our world of artificial lighting, long working hours, and modern conveniences, it's easy for us to feel stuck and off kilter. It's time to reconnect with nature and surrender to the pulse of the earth. Earth pulsing is my favorite tool for surrendering to the rhythmic pulse of the mother and the entire universe. And it says you can download an earth pulsing meditation at www.starseedoracle.me. And I'll try to put that in the comments down there. Starseed activation. Place the card on the portal of your heart. Well, just imagine it in your heart space. Here, I'll hold it to my heart and whisper the following: I surrender to the pulse of the mother. May my heart be in unison with her. Ooh, yes, connecting right to the heart of Mother Earth. I love that. Let me put that. What was it? Oops. I don't even know what I'm doing. Let me. That's how it is in the book there. I'm an empath and I see auras. Ooh, and binding knots. I have never heard of binding knots.
That's where it's like a soulmate kind of thing.
Ooh.
Where people who have lived in past lives together, they're still connected spirit-wise.
Right. Oh, okay. Well, that I just never heard that term before. Well, what I've been told is my aura is very white and yellow. And then that people that have worked and done Reiki with me are like, I've never seen anyone's third eye so open in my entire life.
Mm-hmm.
I think so too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. But yeah, so it says there's what did it say? That download an earth pulsing meditation. So if you wanted to do that, there's and that's for anybody that feels connected to that. Like, man, connecting with Mother Earth is a wonderful, wonderful thing indeed.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't missed anybody putting a question, have I? If I have, just be like, hey.
Anybody.
Okay. I mean, we've just been chatting and having a good time, so there's nothing wrong with that either. I feel like I would like to know. That's so cool that she can see binding knots. Like I've never heard that, and I think that's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely want to meet Lady Valkyrie. Definitely would love that. I mean, I'd love to meet anybody, like, as long as they're not crazy and trying to unalive me, you know.
I was going to say, let's revise that a little bit.
You're looking that up now. Let me know if that works. I hope it does. I don't know how old. I mean, I don't think this deck is that old. It's called the Starseed Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. So, and I think I got this on from Hay House. Yeah, I got it from Hay House. Sometimes Hay House will have a sale with free shipping, and I'm like, yes, let me. White means illumination and inspirations, and yellow is love and kindness, creativity. I feel like that makes a lot of sense for me. I mean, I don't know what you see. I don't know if you can see it with me. You're in Stroud every Wednesday. No way. Girl. We need to get together.
Agreed.
I live in the house with the UFO in the backyard, so I mean, I'm not hard to find.
So, Tina, have you ever been told about your past life, the most recent one? Because I'm picking up on something, and I don't know if you're aware of it. I'm being told by Spirit you're a second-born light being. And that you're sent to live on this plane until you ascend, and then you return to the light realm, which is
Oh,
actually
wow.
different levels. That the way I was explained, and this is hopefully this kind of isn't confusing to people, is there are different fields, different planes of existence. The one we are on is like in the dead center. We're in the center. Then above us is the higher levels, and below us is the lower levels of energies. If you're born in when we ascend, we can either choose to live in one of the other fields. If we vibrate enough, we can move up to a certain level. If we don't vibrate much, we go down until we earn the right up. But with you, it's like you lived in the higher ascended areas, like the more of the light realms, and then chose to move here for something, like to either give your parents that you currently have a child to bless them, or to live in this world to kind of help. It's kind of one of them weird things, but weird in a good way. But it's like Spirit's telling me you're a second-born light being, so you lived a second one twice. Oh, you will. We'll return to our birth realms.
Oh, with the little, is that the purple? Is that why I feel royal? I don't know how to explain it, you guys, but I feel like I have been royalty in past lives.
You were a princess, so that tells you that helps.
Yeah, I definitely. I love that. I used to say I hated purple because it was my mom's favorite color, and when you're a little shit and you're like, oh, my parents, yeah, I don't. But now I love purple.
Oh, Tina, you don't.
Definitely.
You cross.
What's it called? Astral projection.
Oh yeah, you do. You totally do every night. That's no doubt.
Portals just open up for you with like little effort. Like that's something.
Like a snap, like poof, I'm gone. Sometimes you probably wake up super exhausted, like you never slept a wink, and you're a wink over a wink. Other days you have a purple gym bag, so you can't really. I mean, gems like gemstones.
I mean, I'm actually wearing a purple shirt too, so I mean, I got over my hatred. But when you're young and you're like, ew, my parents are old and out of touch. If they like purple, I have to hate her. My favorite color is red. It still is.
Mine too.
And always will be. But my grandma crocheted, and my baby blanket was white with red roses that came out of some of the. I hope I can find it. I don't know where. I moved so much, and so I don't know what went where. So I'm hoping I can find it because it was such a beautiful, man. She could look at something and just do it without a pattern sometimes even. So I like purple too now. Like I said, I was just being a little turd. But it means spiritual attainment, responsibility for others. I definitely feel like I'm a responsible person, other than. And I've always been a person, I take up for the underdog. So if like I see people picking on someone or ganging up on someone, I'm like, no way, we don't do that here. Right. Even if I don't know the person, or even if I didn't like them, if they were ganged up on, I was like, no, we're like, make it fair. You want to fight, why gang up on someone? That's just how I was raised. But like Curtis, if anyone made fun of him, I would probably. Oh, Curtis, can you explain that again? Okay.
Basically, it's you were born on the light realms before, and you come back. When you chose to come back this time, reincarnate basically, you came back in the mortal realm, or the human realm, as this one here, versus the light realm. And when a person ascends or moves across the veil or unalives, they choose, or they have the option to choose where they go, based on how they live their life. So if you live your life super well here, have had a high vibration, helped others out, you pretty much can ascend where you would like to go. Versus if you've brought harm onto somebody, or like brought harm, caused death, unalive somebody. I mean, uh, oops, bad word.
Oh, you're unalive,
Right? Done something bad to somebody. Basically, you lower your vibration and you go to a lower area. In your case, I sense that there is a lot of light and vibration in you already. So you will more than likely go to back to your ascended realm that you wished.
I think that's amazing. Like I'm learning and I love this. I love getting together and learning from you and learning from the people in chat. And it's like
Mm-hmm. And
another wrinkle on my brain when I'm learning.
like I said,
That's what someone told me one time. Every time you learn something new, you get a wrinkle on your brain. And I'm like, my brain's gonna be wrinkly.
That'd be like a little prune.
Oh, so
You did.
Ooh.
You actually share a soul.
Wow.
Or a piece of of your soul, I should say, because the souls we have right now in our own bodies is nowhere near as big.
Yeah, we've
as
been
they actually are.
Yeah.
We're a fragment.
Yeah.
So a piece of that soul shard, I guess you could say, is in him and in you.
We all have different strengths and we have to share. We absolutely do.
Agreed.
And I don't know if it's because of the glaucoma and the fact that I see floaters and things like that, but seeing auras is just, it doesn't come. Like I have, started with trying to look at my own hand and, but oh, he passed on. Mm-hmm. I think the strength in you kept him alive when he almost died. Like you're like, no, you're not dying. Now is not your time to die, and so like you had the will for him to live. I was always told that to stay young, you have to learn something new every day. I mean, and that's the thing, we're meant to learn, we're meant to grow, we're meant to change as things go on. And so, but I'm not, I don't know about you, Curtis, but do you find you struggle with going with the flow or do you find it easy?
Depends. Depends on the circumstance.
Okay, well that makes sense too.
Yeah, because I will go with the flow if it feels like I need to. I also have a bit of that of the peeper side in me.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mom.
I got it from you.
Exactly. You did this. And just remember, folks, if there's any complaints, file them with my manufacturer.
Yeah. I love that. No, but see, I'm like a person, I like control. I like structure. I like to know what I'm doing. I'm very goal oriented and things of that nature. So, like, you want me to let go of the outcome? You want me to go? Like, it doesn't come naturally to me. So, I've had to work at it because, I was getting the Four of Pentacles all the time, and I'm like, okay. And like every time I would shuffle, it would fly out. And I was like, what the, I'm like, okay, Four of Pentacles. And I always laughingly or jokingly say, I feel Ebenezer Scrooge energy with the Four of Pentacles because they're holding on so tight, that you're pushing people and things away. You're blocking your own blessings. You can't hold on that, because I'm the type of person, I would love to have control over other people, and that just doesn't work. Like, do what I say, do what I want you to do, but it doesn't work that way. I am a Leo married to an Aquarius. So we either really gel or we're butting heads, because we're opposites. People with a third eye tend to flock towards each other. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I've been told people that do Reiki and stuff are like, I've never seen anyone's third eye as open as yours. And I'm like, it's just me. I don't I've always been that way. It's funny because my first husband was an Aquarius as well. So, I just attract them. They come flocking to me for some reason, like magnets. But I didn't get it right the first time. But the second time, I feel like is
your
better.
Puzzle piece.
Yeah, we do. We make it work, Mm-hmm. What is your boyfriend? What is his sign?
He's July.
So he would either be Cancer or Leo. Oh my God. Let me find out you have your opposite too. Or does he feel more like a Krabby Patty?
Let me see. Let me find his birthday. Nosy, y'all.
Be like, oh, you got your opposite too? He does kind of have...
Oh, I was wrong. My bad.
Oh,
September 17th.
What is it?
9/17/98.
Oh, he's a Virgo. He's an earth sign. Just a few days after Curtis started working at Walmart, we were drawn together. I love
Pretty
that.
much. And my nickname for her was Miss Trouble.
Miss Trouble.
I called everybody Trouble.
Why did I start hearing Elvis? If you're looking for trouble, you come to the right place.
That's so my theme song.
I was born standing up and talking back. I love that. But then, when you find your tribe,
mm-hmm.
And then through you, my tribe is expanding. Like,
Same
and
here.
then through doing this, and doing a live with Allie before, that led me to Denise. And then I kind of like, Curtis, come on, let me drag you along.
Exactly.
On the ride here. We might have to get Lady Valkyrie on here one night if she's willing.
That'd be fun. That would be enjoyable.
I think it would be too, because I'm learning, and I love that, you guys. Like, for those of you that have been here a while and know that I've had strokes, like, my long-term memory is fine. It's my short-term memory. So even with tarot, I am constantly having to relearn, because I learned it at a time when I was having the strokes, the mini strokes. So,
my mom also.
Yeah. So, like I said, my long-term memory is fine. It's my short-term, and I hate it because I tend to forget people if I don't see them a lot. And I'm like, I know you. And then I'm like waiting for someone to say their name.
I know who you
are. Yeah, I know you, but...
Right?
Yeah, so, I am getting older too. Maybe I'm just early senile or something. Yeah, hush.
I ain't far behind you. Hush.
Honey, hush.
We ain't talking about age tonight, okay? We're not talking about our ages.
Well, maturity-wise, I'm probably much younger. Sometimes.
I'm forever 21, y'all, just so y'all know. I don't care what my birthday certificate says. That's like a lie.
I don't care if I'm in my 40s. Well, that's like I was saying, like, one night I went to bed and I was 16, and then I woke up and I'm 43. Like, what the, like it really, you're a Capricorn, and your first was Libra and your second was a Gemini. See, I have, my mom's a Capricorn, and her and I would butt heads, but, because,
I remember that.
We're both stubborn, is the thing. And then, husband, I guess, forgot that. I'm proud to say, hey, be proud of that. You have undiagnosed dyslexia. Do you see anything going on in my brain? Just asking. I know you're not doctors.
Girl, I'm dyslexic too, so don't feel lonely.
I feel like I am too, because sometimes I get S's and 5s like mixed up. And I mean, it's not like I have full blown where I'm getting everything mixed up, but I have done that. I don't really see anything, as I'm spirits kind of scanning here a little bit. Let me ask Ostra as well. Anything? I'm getting a no. Caps are controlling. Yeah. So like I was talking about before, I have Moon in Capricorn. So I think that's where my controlling, wanting to be, because it's something my mom has had to work on as she's getting older as well. I got a no from the pendulum as like anything, not anything serious. Like you said, there may be like a minor, it's there. If it's bothering you, I would say go in and get it looked at, get it checked. I mean, my motto is it's always better to be safe than sorry. Like, I've learned that. Like, let me tell you, when I did the MRI and it came back that I had strokes, I was floored because I was having them and had no idea I was even having them. I was so sick at the time because I had to end up going in and having a blood transfusion. So I was so low on blood. Like, I had to have 4 bags of blood. So I was so low on blood, I didn't realize I was having strokes. Like, that's how. And then it put me in heart failure as well, because my brain and my heart both weren't. What's that word we said? Ischemic? Ischemic. My doctor always corrects me too, and I'm like, yeah, so I have that going on. Yeah, so I don't feel like anything major. And some of what's going on could be like Curtis was explaining. It was for Tina, right, about the light being. That could be some of the,
because you have, it feels like when I scanned you, and this is from Spirit Input too, it feels like I was shown a visualization like a firework going off.
Oh wow.
And I'm not talking about the big sky one, I'm even talking about the big sky one that has all the little ones going off around it as well. So your brain is constantly going, you have a lot on your plate, a lot on your mind.
Yeah, it's like a hamster in the wheel. Constantly.
Exactly. It feels like, like you said, we're not doctors. But
right, exactly.
I kind of resonate with you, girl. It feels like we both have ADHD as well. Or like I like to say, ADH what game?
Yeah. ADH.
Oh. ADH what squirrel?
Shiny. She feels like pure energy. She really does.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
I'm thinking it's where you might try this meditation technique that Gigi was talking about. That should help calm that down. You might also look into energy. I forget what it's called.
Energy healing
or energy channeling, I think it is.
And I just heard ringing in my right ear, or no, not my right ear, my left ear. I'm hearing like a ringing. So I've heard that that can happen when you're about to level up,
When
or you're
something
getting
higher up's trying to talk to you.
yeah. But I also, this ear from the strokes, my hearing goes in and out. And my doctor looked in my ear I think I went on the 30th because I told her, my hearing still goes in and out. And she looked at it and she's like, your ear looks fine. She said, so it's probably something that's going on with my brain. What are you picking up on? I see that.
It's got a soul age on her.
Oh, okay.
2,000 lifetimes.
Wow.
I've never felt a soul that old.
You're getting that too? Yeah, like it was just loud all of a sudden. And now I'm not hearing it. So maybe it was Tina's. Curtis is blown away here.
Well, that, and I'm channeling into her a little bit, trying to dissipate some of that energy out of her, because you need to rest. Holy crap. You're like that, like, it feels like you chug like 10 5-hour energy drinks at once.
Oh. Why do I feel
off the walls, girl? Holy crap.
I'm getting Hemi, from Over the Hedge.
Yes.
Energy.
Yes.
Like right here.
I couldn't sit still. Like, gotta go. But yeah, you're definitely a light being from the higher spectrum. Like, your energy is off the charts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to pull too much, not to scare you.
Right.
It's just giving you a break, because, girl, you're like a story.
She can feel you pulling that off of her.
I can do that to people. I don't know if you knew that or not.
Well, pull it off of me. I don't know what it is. Whatever it is, yank it out of there. Do you remember?
You're a crystal child.
Oh, I have a Jack Russell mix and he can't keep up with me. Oh,
no,
wow. Because they're hyper little dogs usually.
To put this in perspective, you're a living quartz crystal.
Oh my gosh.
It's that you resonate like that. You resonate the same frequency as quartz crystals, how they store energy. That's what you do.
Wow.
It feels like that, and it's hard to get that energy out once you take it in.
Yeah. And she absorbs energy too, which makes
you probably feel others' emotions, pick up on them, store them, have a lot of emotional days.
Hyper energy. I think it
You must have a ton of anxiety, girl. Like, holy crap, headaches or
migraines. With all of that, you would think, like,
because I'm also getting like ear pain or head pain, like right through here.
Ooh. But unlike an energy vampire, she controls who and how the energy. Yeah, and that's very, like, important. So she's not draining anybody.
No, she's not draining.
Always connect with children and animals, children in stores. Oh, I love that. They trust your safe space.
Yes.
And they can, like, children and animals can feel that when a person is good or not. So I always pay attention to how my animals act around someone. Like, I don't think you need to be in here. My dog does not like you. So
I don't remember what you said you did for a living or a career, but it feels like you're always that one person in the room where everyone else is like going completely bonkers, and you're like sitting there calm as a cucumber, like, y'all just need to shut up and sit down.
I've always said, if my animals don't like you, I don't like you. True story.
True.
Or if a kid's like, kids are, accounting. Literally felt like in a cubicle staring at a computer screen, click clacking.
high stress, lots of numbers.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
explains
yeah.
your Badger card. Your mind is constantly.
That's so funny. When I worked at the bank years ago and I was, I did the 10 key by touch. I
Me
had to
too.
look at the images going by and 10 key it in. And
Mm-hmm.
I would go home and dream of numbers like all night. Like,
I
I'm
used
like,
to think in my
what?
sleep.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to do it too, 10 key.
Mm-hmm.
You are retiring next year. Yay.
That's the transition.
Yeah.
That's the back card for you. That's transition.
That's awesome. Everything's coming full circle.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I think we said it earlier about divine timing too.
Mm-hmm.
So that's magical.
You're gonna be home drinking
She
your
is,
lattes.
she is power. You dream of pushing up. Yeah, just numbers. I'm like, what the
Yep.
weirdest thing.
Like I am done with you. I'm trying to
Yeah,
get.
I am home. I'm trying to sleep.
Yes. Give me bunnies or monkeys or something. Not these numbers.
Well, when I worked at Brahms, and I was normally on the grill, but they were training me to do other things, and I hate bananas. Like, okay, and it was banana split, like when they're on sale and people like come in and order 50, and I went home that night and dreamed, and I was yelling in my sleep. I woke my grandma up because I was yelling about having to make 50 banana split, or I had to make 100 or something. I don't remember now, but oh god, I was so mad. I was hollering.
What you're saying is when you, me, and Lady Valkyrie meet, we're going for banana splits.
You guys can have banana splits. I'm going to have a brownie hot fudge sundae. That is my thing from Brahms. Like, bananas, to be fair, bananas don't like me either. Like,
True.
I don't even like the smell of them. Like, it makes me nauseous.
Bless your heart.
And I was having to cut them up, and my husband loves bananas, and when we were living in Illinois, his dad would always, like, 'cause sometimes we would come over and watch his mom while his dad went to play cards or something, and he would always make sure he had popcorn for me, but then he bought bananas, and he was like, I bought you some bananas, because he knew I hated bananas, and I'm like, well, I'll give them to Danny. So you're going to do Reiki and sew kimonos.
That's awesome.
And oh, I love that. I still have my kimono. I got one. Oh, I think they're so beautiful.
They really are.
Those, and I hope I'm even saying that right, because sometimes words don't come.
That's right. It's kimono.
I'll be looking at something, be like, I hope I'm saying that right. But they're gorgeous.
They really are. I follow a lady on Facebook that she's Japanese.
Yeah.
And she moved here to the States with her husband.
Oh.
And she shows different things about the Japanese culture.
Wow.
And she says you do. It depends on how you put them on also. Because if you put them on the wrong way, people think you're a dead person.
Oh, wow. So I didn't know that.
You have to put them on this way.
And don't the colors matter too?
Do what?
Don't the colors matter too? They
I don't think so. I think the pattern is just wherever you feel.
Oh, okay.
But I know it's how you wear it, and then they have different belts they put on, different layers of them. It's really intricate.
I don't know what I was thinking, but I don't know,
kimono. Okay.
The messages come in weird, like a firstborn wears this color. Do you know what I'm talking about? I don't know. Is that native? Where they're like the firstborn? Is this like blue or?
Yeah, that's the native. That's tribal, or some Asians have that. I know.
Okay. I might have been confusing it with
Spirit, help me here.
With other things.
Some Asian cultures do it too.
Right. Which I'm not saying that that's correct. What I said
Right,
about
right. Yeah, it
gender,
feels.
but,
I was shown Mongolian.
okay. You used to do dance. I do not know how to say that.
Bonadori.
Bonadori at festivals. Ooh. I think that is so neat, like the customs and the dancing. Because to me, dancing frees your soul.
It
Like,
does.
like music, lifts your whole vibration and, keeping tradition alive. I'm a big fan of that. Like good traditions, not, you know, not burning people, that's
Right.
like I've always wanted to get the shirt that said, I think it says, I'm the granddaughter of the witches you couldn't burn or something like
Yes.
that. I love that. I don't know what that is.
It's a Salem shirt.
Is she talking about the Bon Odori?
Bonadori. Possibly.
Maybe Lady Valkyrie can explain it because I have
Yeah, because
no
I don't
idea.
know that part of it.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, I've seen it like a shirt and a hoodie. And I'm like,
Yeah. It's
it's a traditional Japanese dance only during I can't even talk
only
done
done
during
between certain
certain
festivals.
festivals. My fingers and brain aren't working together. Mine either. It's okay. We all float down here.
Right?
Oh God.
I
Okay.
can't do nothing straight, so don't feel lonely.
Like you want me to spell too? No way.
Right? I can't multitask. I'm barely chewing, walk and chew bubblegum.
I can't even talk. Yes.
Right?
Oh God, that movie scared. Like I remember watching the
Yeah.
original, and the original compared to the new one is not near as scary, but for its time. And I think because what is his name? That was the original It. Tim Curry
Maybe, I think so.
or something like that. I think because he looked like a regular clown too, me in a way that made it a little more scary. Because like I would go to the circus or something, I'd be like, no clowns. Oh, let you share your energy. Okay. I just felt a lot of bubbly happiness.
Yes.
Man, sorry. I needed that joy though. Like it feels like it's busting through some blocks here that
Yes.
I didn't even know I had.
You said you do Reiki also?
That's amazing.
Because I'm fixing to get my Reiki master's attunement.
Multitasker, but since my mini stroke, I'm the same way, Lady Valkyrie. And now I have this new. I mean, I don't know who y'all can see into my brain, do a scan, but I've had the strokes back here, and then somewhere in my brain, I have a new lesion, and I haven't gone to the neurologist yet, but my doctor said it's possible it could be MS. So, I mean, if it is, great, get me on some medicine, but I just want to know what I'm dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Like, because the not knowing and then like trying to prepare yourself. But then when you actually hear like stroke, you're like, what? So that's, I went into a depression after because I was like, excuse me, like I did what? Because it's a lot sometimes when you don't feel well and you're like, I don't know why I don't feel well. And then if you're in a state where you can't afford to go to the doctor, because I didn't have insurance back then. So that has been a big hindrance in my health journey at the times I didn't have insurance and couldn't get insurance. And I just noticed someone up there said strawberries, and I just noticed your shirt has strawberries.
Oh,
and because I was trying to figure out what the heck, why are they talking
right?
about
Strawberries.
And now I see, and I guess an avocado too.
Yes, avocado, strawberries, cherries, and watermelon.
Yummy! You got all the yums on there. I love this. You had your stroke on a Saturday and was woken up by 4 dogs, 2 of which were not lickers licking me, and I didn't go. Yeah, I had no clue I was having them. So, but when I went and did the blood transfusion, they didn't do anything else for me. So I was still bleeding. I was still hemorrhaging. I was still low on blood when they let me go. And the doctor that came in was like, well, you need to go see a specialist and probably have a hysterectomy. You're looking at, because of how much blood you lost, you're looking at heart failure and strokes. And I'm like, well, then give me a dang hysterectomy if, I need one. But, I didn't have insurance at the time. So they were like, we did all we can for you. And I'm like, but you haven't. Healthcare.
Right.
Does anyone else have any questions? Or are you starting to get tired? Do you want to wind down? I kind of just want to check in with you, see how you're feeling, what you're ready to do.
Let's go ahead and do a final read.
Okay.
I have one for general, just to throw out there. The first, believe it or not, I only drew 4 cards this time. That's a shock. Right? Like,
you did what?
Oh, I feel like I neglected my deck. Poor thing.
Good.
The first card I got was the Badger, which is a determination and mental energy. Whoever this is relied on, as whoever this resonates with, you're going through a lot right now, but you're mentally sound. So totally yourself. You're like, you got this. The Elephant card tells me of this, that you persevere and relying on your community. You have the strong connections based off a Spider card. And the Peacock card tells me of beauty and completeness. So you have done this exceptionally well. It feels like you've been beat down, but it's time to lift yourself up and be the beautiful person that you are. Let them tail feathers go and shake them like you mean it.
I love this, what Lady Valkyrie said. A few weeks after, when Curtis did Reiki on me, it felt amazing. And I've been doing better since. That's the thing. Like, I can do Reiki. But I feel like I do it better on other people than I do on myself. I don't know why that is, but
right.
Because like how you were saying earlier about tooth pain, when I was really, before I got all my teeth pulled, oh man, mine were crumbling, and just bad teeth running my family. And so I had a bunch of abscesses and my face would be all swelled out, and I would do the Reiki, but it didn't. And then I had a friend that was like, let me send you some Reiki. And like, when they did it, I was like, oh, okay. But I wonder if it was because I was in so much pain and couldn't really.
Could be.
Maybe I couldn't focus on it, as.
Right. Because I can't do it on myself either. On others, no issue. I can do it from a far away distance. If I have a picture to base off of, I can.
But it's different for yourself. It really is.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I've drawn, and I'm actually the one with more. Wow. You have
that's a flip.
a warm energy to do Reiki properly. Some people think anyone can do it. My energy is too cold to do it effectively. And I guess when you're in pain, you're not vibing. You're probably not in the right vibration
You're
either.
lower.
That makes sense too. I had no idea about that, but I tend to be a warm energy. Like there are times I touch people and they're like, "Whoa," you know. I am opposite on me, but others not. Oh, well, see, I it's amazing how it works like that. I have heart light coming in, which I really love. I mean, when you think about your heart space, and even like we are talking about Reiki, and the heart chakra can be the hardest one to keep tuned, to keep balanced, because your top three filter and then your lower three filter into the, so your heart is literally your filter of your, so that's it, it's catching all the junk from everywhere. So that's why it can be the hardest, but shine your light even brighter, I feel like. And I just love the look of that. You are a high vibing, I mean, you can feel it through the, I also have confusion going on. So I mean, we've been talking about strokes and stuff like that too, and brain stuff. So I mean, I've always said I'm easily confused and easily amused. So but trust and believe that when you're meant to know something, you're going to know. I have to get a mic before I can join you online, have a camera. Okay, just let us know when you're ready, Lady Val.
Yeah.
We'll hold space. Look, you guys, we have abundance coming in, and I love this, how it looks like it's coming down and entering the crown. There, I love that. So like downloads coming in. We have the void, stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb. Ooh, okay. The void. So embrace winter. So, like I said, if you're in the same hemisphere, did you feel something from that, Curtis?
I felt rejuvenation. Time for growth.
Because, when we plant the seed, it's not the day we get the harvest. It's got to be in the dark ground and have a chance to sprout. So the darkness is just as important as the light. Like, it helps you appreciate the light even more. We all have that duality, light and dark, within ourselves. So winter is your favorite season. Fall is mine. I love fall when we actually get a fall here.
Right? We should be getting one this year, hopefully.
This next card is beautiful, you guys. Surrender to the sweetness. Venus energy, which is love. I love it. Pleasure, joy, make love to life. And Tina, I feel your energy here. Look at this. Look at how beautiful that is. Like, I just want to stay there. I want to live there. Fortune cookies. I got jealousy coming out. Didn't you talk about jealousy earlier on? I know. So watch who you trust with your personal secrets and plans. Sometimes we have to keep things to ourselves. It's what I'm getting myself for Christmas. Oh, Earth. Oh, okay. I love Christmas, don't get me wrong, but fall is still my favorite. And I also got twists and turns. Did I read that? I did not read all of the jealousy one. I got squirrel, shiny, got distracted. Spend time outdoors with nature to reconnect and replenish. So I like to do earthing when I can, like go outside, take my shoes off, and really just connect. So now, twists and turns, we have carefully made plans could be thrown out the window. Oh no. As major changes and interruptions surround you, make sure you get lots of rest to cope with all the upheaval. So I think Venus is prominent with this new moon, I think. And also, if you know your birth chart, you know where Venus is. That's how you love. That's how you receive love too. Like for me, Venus was in Cancer when I was born. So I loved like a Krabby Patty, I guess. And, Aphrodite, yes, yes, big time.
She
So,
came through earlier.
so much love. She may want to work with somebody.
Possible. I'm not sure who else with the craft right now or uses the craft. She resonates with you, Tina. I don't know if you
Yeah,
use if you're one of along the
maybe
same path I do.
to pour more love into, because Aphrodite is a very loving, beautiful,
Yes,
radiant energy.
she is, and she's a healer too. Most folks don't realize that, but she helps people through tough times. Um, her Persephone.
Yes.
Persephone's one that
People get Persephone twisted, like so much. Aphrodite is in the you, Curtis. Oh, yes. I don't know who. I'm going to tell you who I feel the most. Yes, and my daughter-in-law too. Ooh, okay. I feel the most connected to Oshun. So I have a little thing on my up here on my thing that I have dedicated to Oshun because she likes, bees and honey and things like that. So and I did a lot of research, it's not just because one day when it just popped in, and I had to. Thank you for dropping in and saying hi. I appreciate that, Beat. Welcome. Sending you love, light, and positive energy. She is one. I don't really know who other than Oshun. I haven't really felt another like deity or god goddess really come through for me.
Maybe with you, there's another one present. I can see who it is, but she's saying not to reveal.
Oh,
Figure this out.
She has to come out in her own time. It is a female. I feel the female presence.
Oh, she's very much female.
Yeah. Okay, so my husband, and I'm sensitive and I can usually pick up on spirits and things too, but I think I've told you before, he keeps seeing a woman and a little girl in our kitchen. Like he said, they just stay in a corner. And I don't see them and I don't feel them. So I guess they don't want me to. I do see things out of the corner of my eye sometimes, but I haven't picked up on, maybe they just want my husband to know. I don't know. But he said the woman came first and then the little girl came later on.
They're tied to you.
They're tied to me? Oh.
There's a message for him after we get done with the live. Bring him in. Okay,
I'll do that. Well, hopefully not your neighbors, not far from you running. Yeah. Yeah, Beat does live not too far from me. So, well, but we do live off of Route 66 too. And, it used to be a major, because the UFO in the backyard faces Route 66. So we do have people. We have people from all over. Oh, hey, no problem. Yeah, not send any things that go bump in the night to Beat.
Curtis.
Don't go to Beat's house. Oh gosh. We would have to go and do a cleansing and a clearing for her if they did.
All right, on the house.
Sorry I sent them to you. That sort of thing. But all right, are you ready to?
Let's go ahead and call it a night. Unless there's any, we'll take one more question if anyone has one. If not, we'll send you guys off with love and light in the world.
Yes, we love and appreciate you guys so much.
Agreed. Thank you all for coming and visiting.
We plan to do this every Friday night unless something comes up, or if I remember to send the links to people. That too.
I'll text you tomorrow.
Okay. We love you guys.
Love you all.
Goddess, I haven't heard of this one. Do you know how to say that, Curtis?
I do not.
Who is one of the Valkyrie goddesses. I do not want to butcher her name. Yes, we love you guys. Well, you never know what you're going to get with me or Curtis. So
we're like a firecracker. You never know what color is popping out this time.
Yeah. And then when the brain goes, like.
On for the ride.
But yeah, we do plan to do this every Friday night, 7 p.m. Central. You just call her Goddess H. Okay. I just don't want to say it.
Okay.
And get it wrong, because
that's
I feel
the one
that was disrespectful when you get it wrong in a way, because names matter.
Oh yeah. And so, she's sassy. She's the one. Was she the one that was veiled from you? That I couldn't see that you could?
Oh. See, that's weird when that happens, isn't it? Like, why can't I see it if...
Like, I could see all her others, and there's perfect void right here in the shape of a female. I was like, really?
And that's probably where I'm at right now. This one that hasn't revealed herself just yet. Like, it's a void to me. Like, I can sense.
You're not ready for her yet.
Yeah, I don't. Oh, she's powerful then.
Yep.
Is it dark side? No.
She comes from your German heritage, I can tell you that.
Oh, well. Wow. Okay. She'll reveal herself when she's ready and not a minute before. That's just...
Yeah, because she just warned me.
She's like, you don't tell her. It ain't
exactly.
Time. Yeah, like, don't make me come after you.
Exactly. I just got a weird thing. I was like, okay, shutting up. Sorry.
Yeah. All right. Well, we love you guys. We hope you have an amazing weekend, an amazing week up ahead. And sending everyone love, light, positive energy. We love you guys. And thank you for being here. Thank you, Curtis.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Here. And I'll see you backstage.
Indeed.
All right. I'm going to end the stream. Thank you all so much.
Thank you, guys. Till next time.
Till next time.